Not personally, but I know it. तो मना कर
चलिए
दिया बोल रहे कि
स्टार्ट
क्या?
करा। स्टार्टेड।
Okay,
The
yeah, great.
recording has started.
That's great.
You're Toastmaster, right? Your good name is Anupriya. Okay. Shall we start? People on Zoom, am I audible and visible clearly?
Yes,
Okay,
Toastmaster
great.
English.
Can you just voice? Is it? Not connected what?
Yes, Toastmaster English. We can hear you and see the stage as
Okay,
of now.
great. Are we ready? Perfect. It's audible. Yes, Nilesh.
Advait.
Yes, please. That's it. First of all, very good morning to all and everyone. My name is Nilesh Bhalchim, Sergeant at Arms of our today's meeting. Before we begin, I would like to start with the mission of our club. Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest provides supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting into greater self-confidence and personal growth. I would like to again start with the ground rules of our today's meeting. I would request everyone to please keep your cell phone on silent mode. I will give you 15 seconds to do that. Done? Great. People on Zoom, I would request everyone to please keep your microphone on mute. Keep your video on unless there is an issue with the bandwidth. When you are on the stage, the right protocol is presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. And at the end, please maintain broad smile on your face. All right. Now it's time to call our presiding officer, which is me again, Toastmaster Nilesh. All right. Artificial intelligence. What a wonderful topic. As we all know that we all are hearing a lot about AI. It can be about ChatGPT. It can be about simple normal social media, reels. When we go through reels, we get same kind of reels each and every time, which means we all are surrounded by AI, which is artificial intelligence. But what do you think? Is it something we have recently started it? Is this innovation has started in the past few months or years? What do you think? Any guesses? Yes, please. You are a TM module for today, right? It's your topic. Or apart from you, anyone else? Okay, I will tell you. Artificial intelligence was in presence since last more than decade now, but nobody was aware about it. We are already surrounded by AI. Our contacts, our network, our thinking, everything is wired through AI, but we are not aware about it. I'm very excited to know more about this topic from our today's Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alkesh. But before that, we have few guests over here. I would like to have their introduction first. We'll start with Advait. You can come forward.
Hi, Tim. We are unable to hear as of now.
Chandra, can you hear me?
Yes,
Do we have guests online available?
I don't see any.
Okay, fine. So, guest offline, can you please come forward and introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. My name is Rohan Prasanna. I'm a recent graduate from Cambridge Institute College of Engineering. So the way I know about this club is through my sister. My sister was vice president of Toastmasters, maybe Saudagar. I don't know exactly which one. But yeah, through her, I got to know about this club, and basically she told me it's a great way to network with people, and also you'll get your leadership skills and also better communication skills. So that's why I'm here today. That's all.
Great. Thank you so much for coming. All right. I would like to welcome all the guests today. It's time to call our Toastmaster of the day for today with Alkesh, who will share his knowledge about artificial intelligence. Toastmaster Alkesh, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilesh. Okay. Good morning, all. I'm Alkesh. I'm your host for today. Today's topic, artificial intelligence, we will, short form, we will make it AI. So AI is a simulation of a human intelligence, which is processed by a machine for solving a complex task, which once required a human intervention. And AI is a trending topic now. So everybody is looking for artificial intelligence to be involved in their life as well as organizational level to increase the productivity, to increase the lifestyle. So, okay, we will start with our Toastmaster Day session. So first part will be prepared speeches, and that will be evaluated by the respective evaluators. And second part, we will cover table topics. Will be covered by Toastmaster. Table topic. Table topic. Okay, and the final will be evaluation. Okay. So we will now understand about the artificial intelligence, how it started. So anybody can tell what is your view into artificial intelligence? Any guest or any Toastmaster? Yeah, yes, please. Adret, Toastmaster Adret. You can.
I come from a data science background. So as someone who actually works on some of this stuff, in my experience, what we think today of AI is this very good graph fitting algorithm. So you give it certain input and tell it, I want you to get as close to this input as possible. That's your AI.
Okay.
Very good graph fitting algorithm.
Yeah, great. Anybody else? Yeah, yes, please. Okay.
For me, AI has everything. Right? Anything right now, pieces, data, every company is and it's basically a way or to recreate the neural network, basically like what our brain processes, how our brain processes. It's basically a way to recreate it and make our work more efficient to learn.
Okay, great. Anybody else from online? So artificial intelligence, the term has come in 1950. We will little understand the past of artificial intelligence. So Alan Turing was the father of artificial intelligence who invented the term artificial intelligence. In 1950, he made one interesting test to define artificial intelligence. So there were total two people and one system were playing a role of this test. So one will be play a role of questioner, other person will be play a role of answerer, and the machine will also play a role of answerer. So only condition was all three should be sitting in a different rooms. So questioner will ask certain set of questions via some media, and the answerer as well as the machine has to answer it with the complete resources. So after asking some certain set of questions, the questioner was not able to predict that in which room the machine is kept, in which room the person is sitting. So because of the answers, he was getting it. So with that, Alan Turing was able to prove that machines can also think like human if they are given the required algorithms and software data. So in 1950, it created. In 1956, John McCarthy was the person who public domain, he represented artificial intelligence. He was software engineer. He used to make algorithms. So this was little past about the artificial intelligence. In between, there was some lag period where artificial intelligence has not made much significant improvement. From 1990 onwards, artificial intelligence has geared up and now started. We are seeing in our life now. Okay, so we are calling it our future also. Okay, so for connecting today's session, I have a team who will be helping me for playing today's session. So there are few roles. The first one, we will start with a timer role. We have somebody who is student. Okay. For timer role, we have someone who is quality manager. He likes to watch Netflix, and the time, we know that time is very important. Time is money, we say. So we have to be with time. And I request Toastmaster Nikhil to come on the stage and tell us about his role. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alkesh. It is said that time and tide wait for none. So we should respect time. Good morning, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmasters, and dear guests. My name is Nikhil, and today I'll be playing the role of timer. As a timer, I'm going to time the speeches of speaker and role players. I will show green flag when speaker reaches minimum allocated time. I will show yellow flag when speaker reaches mid allocated time, and I will show red flag when speaker reaches max allocated time. There will be 30 seconds of grace period. After that, speaker will be disqualified. So for regular speeches, timing will be 5 to 7 minutes. For evaluation speeches, it is 2 to 3 minutes. And for table topic speeches, it is 1 to 2 minutes. So I will share my reports after speeches. And I wish best luck to all speakers. And I'm one of them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil. So now next role player is our counter. That is very important role player. We used to make mistakes while speaking, and that is not intentionally, but unknowingly we speak unnecessary words like who, like, so, and unnecessary pauses. To keep track on that, we have our Toastmaster Chandra, who is a consultant by profession, and he likes to explore new places. So over to you, Toastmaster Chandra.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Alkesh. So, my introduction to AI was done in a movie called The Terminator. Most of you might have seen it, and in that movie, there is a version of AI which wants to take over the world. But similarly, Terminator is the guy who learns about it and try to expand it and try to get to know about it so that it can kill it. Similarly, in our speeches, when we speak, we tend to use the filler words such as and the filler sounds as well. These words and filler sounds can have less impact on our speech, and we should be reducing them. So, as a R counter, I will be eagerly listening to each and everyone's speeches, and I will present my report towards the end of the meeting. With that, I would like to give control back to the Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Alkesh. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandra. One more thing, actually, you are playing a role of Toastmaster, table topic master also. So I request Toastmaster Chandra to tell us about table topic master.
Yes, so I will be telling about that role when the time comes, as in the movie says, I will be back.
Okay, okay. So next role is grammarian. So we always want to improve ourselves in English language. So we should be keeping track of good usage of English and not so good usage of English also. So we have someone expert in English language, Toastmaster Insia. I request Toastmaster Insia to come forward and tell us about her role. Over to you, Toastmaster Insia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Uh, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take notes of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day. So today the word of the day is vast. The meaning is a very great extent or quantity. Synonyms for the same could be huge, extensive. Examples could be my learnings from Toastmasters journey is vast. The people who have taken our advice have saved themselves vast amounts of money. Is there anybody who would like to use the word of the day as So if there is anybody in the offline setting who can use the word of the day.
Yes, we have a offline guest. Yeah, you can
Yes.
come on this. Yeah, yeah.
I think AI is trained on a vast amount of data.
Very good usage. Okay, now let's move to the phrase of the day for today. So, the phrase of the day for today is put a lid on. That means to stop or put an end to something. Example, he angrily told them to put a lid on their complaints. These changes are intended to put a lid on rising medical costs. So, if there is anyone who would like to use the phrase of the day. Anybody in the offline setting who would like to use the phrase of the day as an example?
Anybody from offline?
Okay, if there is nobody, I will just go ahead. I would also like everybody to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day in vast amount, and also use thumbs up as a reaction for online and offline to motivate the speaker to use the word of the day and phrase of the day. I will be giving the report at the end of the session when called upon. With this, I give the control back to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Insia. Now we are done with the role players, and we will little understand about the artificial intelligence. So we know that artificial intelligence is now playing a role in each and every sector as well as each and every part of life. So just to simplify what is artificial intelligence, I have made three categories. So these categories are: first one is artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and artificial super intelligence. So first one is artificial narrow intelligence. In artificial narrow intelligence, the machine learning is involved. The machines are programmed for a certain set of tasks, and that will do that much only. Like air conditioner, TV, anything which we look, that are artificial narrow intelligence tools. Artificial general intelligence is the machines are considered as good as human brain. So we have devices like Alexa and Siri. If we give a specific command, the owner is giving a command, they will simulate the voice, tone, frequency. They will understand this is the owner and they will reply to that questions or do the certain task. Artificial super intelligence, we have not reached to that stage. In artificial super intelligence, we have seen the movies like Robot, iRobot, and other movies where machines can think, they can feel, they can solve their problems by their own. So this is the category where the artificial super intelligence is considered. Now let us move on to our starting of session. This will be prepared speeches. In prepared speeches, the first speaker of the day today is Toastmaster Nikhil, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Nilesh. So I request Toastmaster Nilesh to come on the stage and tell us some insights of speech given by Toastmaster Nikhil. Over to you, Toastmaster Nilesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alkesh. All right. My speaker for today, Toastmaster Nikhil, is going to deliver his speech from the project Dynamic Leadership Level 2, Project 1, Understanding Your Leadership Style. Purpose of this project is for the member to identify his primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of the speech is for members to share some aspects of his primary leadership styles or discuss leadership style in general. I would like to wish you all the best, Toastmaster Nikhil, for your speech. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alkesh.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster. Now I request Toastmaster Nikhil to come on the stage for his first speech of the day today. Thank you, Toastmaster. Okay.
Who is Nikhil Dupkar? Sir, I'm Nikhil Dupkar. You took 300 pages of printout from office printer? Yes, sir. I took printout of my technical book. I'm going to take out your printer access and making complaint to a senior management. And suddenly, one voice interfered our conversation. And he said that I only told him to take those printouts for educational purposes. Please don't take out his printer access. Good morning, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Can anybody tell me who was that person who interfered with our conversation? He was my manager. When I joined a new company as a fresher in 2009 and I entered corporate world, my manager was very helpful and he used to inspire us and motivate us to excel. At the same time, my friend also joined the same company but in different team. And one day he took out printouts of entire technical book, almost 300 pages. So I thought I can also take printouts. So I took printouts, and the very next day, admin head, he came to our team and he searched for me. And he scolded me for taking printouts, almost 300 pages. And he threatened me that he is going to complain to technical, my senior management. At the same time, my manager was there and he interfered and he convinced him that he only told me to take out those printouts. He convinced him to put lead on this matter. My manager always used to protect us, shield us from other managers and even senior management, irrespective of we are right or wrong. In the private, he always used to tell us that do not do wrong things, and he used to advise to adhere to company policies. Can anybody tell me which kind of leadership style is this? Can you tell me to protect your team? It is called protective leadership. In protective leadership, you protect your team members from difficult people at workplace. I I understand at that time, and I decided whenever I will become a manager, it will be my first priority to protect my team from other managers or other difficult people. And in my current company, when such situation occurred, I stood by my team against my senior management. And but this protective leadership is good at some extent, because if you are protecting your team members, then you are stopping them to solve their problems by themselves, and you are showing lack of trust within them, and they will feel underestimating themselves. So you have to use this leadership style at some extent. Couple of years back, when I joined a new company as a manager, I was leading a team first time, and I was little bit under performance pressure. I was giving more work to my reportees, and I was taking multiple follow-ups from them. I was committing to my managers before discussing with my reportees, just to accomplish my commitments. So what kind of leadership style you can say that to it? What is this leader? No, it's called autocratic leadership, that you are taking decision and you're communicating your decision to your team members. So this is very good leadership when you have to work under pressure, you have to meet your timelines, but it will create bad environment within team, and your team members, your reporters will work in scary environment and they will get frustrated. But you will reach to your timelines because it is very fast, because you are only taking your decisions and you don't need to dependent on other your team members. My managers, my directors, they called me in the cabin because they could sense that, and they told me that you don't need to take pressure, just get settled down, and don't take pressure and don't pressurize your team members also. They are freshers and you are taking multiple follow-ups from them. You have to be empathized with them. Can you tell me what is empathy? What is empathy? Yeah, please.
The ability to connect with someone on a personal level. Like, understand what they
Correct,
feel
correct,
and why
correct,
they do.
correct. So empathy means to understand problems, challenges, difficulties of your reportees. Put yourself in their shoes. That is empathy. So I started respecting their decisions. I started respecting their ideas, taking their decision while taking decisions in my team. And can anybody tell me what is that leadership? When leader is asking the team members, they're respecting, yeah, yeah, it is called democratic leadership. So in democratic leadership, leader asks their team members for ideas. But this is very good leadership style because you are creating good environment within your team. Okay, but the disadvantage of this leadership style is you are not able to reach your timelines and your decision making is over dependent on your reportees. And same thing happened in my team. We missed our timelines and I felt like I'm losing control over my team. In the meantime, my team members, they messed up with another manager, and my senior management, they stood by another manager and they told me that your team members should be more receptive and they should be more adaptive. They have to understand the issue, they have to understand other environment, they have to understand the work pressure. And I was in dilemma. What should I do? I should stand by my team or should stand by my senior management? And I decided, because I learned from my first manager that when you are leading team, it is your first priority to protect your team members. And I stood by them by going against my senior management, and I tried to iron out the issue so that my relation with that another manager should not get spoiled over. So I think I learned from that we can't apply only one leadership style in our team. We have to apply combination of autocratic and democratic leadership style when you are leading a team. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm extremely sorry, I forgot to introduce you with one more role, that is general evaluator. Okay. So general evaluator is the person who is going to monitor and keep a note of each and every activity which is going to happen here, which is going to perform here, and he will give us a report at the end of the session. So we have someone who is a student by profession and who likes to play cricket. So I request Toastmaster Abhishek to come forward and tell us about his role. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day, for a lovely introduction. And I think the general evaluation segment is well explained by Toastmaster Day. So I don't think I need any further explanation. Just that general evaluator role is self-explanatory to everyone. Simple as general evaluator to evaluate each and everyone that comes from the meeting and have a general opinion about them, general opinion about the meeting, the setup, ups and downs, hits and misses, and everything. With this, I would like to put a lid on my introduction and hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster Day for the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek. So what a nice speech given by Toastmaster Nikhil. And we see that the challenges every subordinate faces in their day-to-day routine in professional life. And there are certain set of skills he just mentioned that we should be inculcating in our life so that our subordinates should not face such problems. Okay, so let us move on to the next speech of today. That will be delivered by Toastmaster Advait, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Insia. I request Toastmaster Insia to give us some insight about speech of Toastmaster Advait. Over to you, Toastmaster Insia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. So, my speaker today is going to give his speech on the project Writing a Speech with Purpose. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well organized speech on any topic. So I wish all the best to my speaker, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Insia. Now I request Toastmaster Advait to come forward for his second speech of the day today. Over to you, Toastmaster Advait. The speech title of Toastmaster Advait is The Effect of Algorithm. Algorithm Effect.
How many of you here use social media? Come on. I know more people use it. We can all agree it's a vast source of information and very useful for exchanging anything under the sun. Let me tell you a story about it. A country becomes a democracy and joins us on the internet. Social media company, let's call them Blue, decides that they want to enter this country, and they do. And they're quite successful, becoming for many the entire internet. However, at the same time, whispers start in Blue. Hate against some ethnic minorities. Very quickly, these whispers turn into shouts and then riots. Eventually, the military uses Blue as a platform to promote themselves and conducts a coup, toppling the democratically elected government. Orwellian, dystopian, and grim are some words that come to your mind when you think of this story. A story, right? If only that were true. This is what happened more than a decade ago in our neighbor, Myanmar. It all started in 2010. Myanmar held its first democratic elections. While these were marred by their own set of issues, it ushered in a new Myanmar, an open Myanmar, one that had access to the internet. Through the drop in prices of SIM cards, the common person became able to access the internet. However, for many, the internet was also very small, limited to just Facebook. And it was amazing. It became the digital tea shop of the country. You went there to complain about your nosy neighbor, to get fashion advice, to, do just about anything, to boast about going on that vacation that you dreamed of going on. However, just like a tea shop, gossip and misinformation were rampant on the platform. One such incident involved a Rohingya tea shop owner. He was falsely accused of harassing one of his Buddhist employees. Quickly, word spread like wildfire. The capital of Myanmar burned for 3 days. Countless people were hurt. 200 people have lost their lives, and 140,000 were displaced. Facebook did not take it seriously enough. They introduced the Flower Speech Initiative. The idea behind it is simple: a set of stickers that you could apply to any post with messages ranging from "don't promote hate" to "don't be the cause of violence." At first, it worked positively. However, the algorithm saw this not as a deterrent to promote the post, but as engagement on the posts, and began promoting them. Very quickly, these posts that had been
desperately tried to be hidden were now the public eye. Everyone could see them. The rest of Facebook's initiatives were futile. They tried hiring more Burmese moderators. They tried tweaking the algorithm, but it was too little, too late. In 2020, the military had used Facebook to promote their ideology, their beliefs, and convince the public that it was correct for them to coup the democratically elected government. Fast forward a couple of months. People desperately tried to get justice. They sued Meta only to discover that the lawsuits lost in a labyrinth of court proceedings and adjournment. Today, there is no end in sight. Justice denied. And after all this, I want to leave you with a thought. In today's world where we are replacing more and more moderators with AI, what happens if an untrained, a mistrained AI or a faulty algorithm were to make it public? What happens if they what happens if this were to happen again? Could we stop it? Thank you.
Great speech. Thank you so much for full speech. Now let us pause for 2 minutes to note down on feedback of both the speeches. I request timer to let us know once 2 minutes is over. Great, feedbacks are done. Now let us discuss on some real example of artificial intelligence. So few examples which we discussed just now, digital assist, Alexa and Siri, which are real life examples. I am just giving a count to this devices and giving they all try to find information over internet or any search engine and give you a data. So this is one good example. Second one is smart cars. When we talk about smart cars, this is the name which comes in our mind. So how smart cars work. So they have certain tools like camera, GPS, sensors. With and algorithms, they are executing specific command. You just need to enter the destination, and this car will drive you by its own and reach to your destination. Any support required related to if tire pressure is low, oil is low, that indication also you will get much before the time so that you can avoid struggle during your travel. So that is also one good example of artificial intelligence. Next one is chat GPT. That is also becoming very popular nowadays. So you have to just enter your question in 2-3 sentences and you will get a bunch of data. If you want a PPT on artificial intelligence, you just mention it. You will get the complete PPT in 10-15 slides. But only the lacking point ChatGPT has, if you are asking the same question, it will say give you the same data. It doesn't have the creative thing. And it is lies with the human. That is a benefit for you, intelligence. And next one is social media. My friend Major Toastmaster Advait just talked about. So social media has that much of power now that can influence people. And social media platform is extensively, vastly using artificial intelligence nowadays. So if you are searching on Google some I need a air conditioner, and next minute if you are scrolling on the Facebook, you will get that air conditioners, which brands are available, which options are available. So that much of artificial intelligence is now groomed into the social medias. So they are trying to improve user experience, but indirectly it is on positive side and negative side also it can affect. Okay, so we discuss about the artificial intelligence, real life artificial intelligence. Now we will break for 5 minutes. We will meet at 12:03. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon all. Hope all are back. So we discuss about real life example of artificial intelligence. Now we will talk about some positive sides of artificial intelligence. So in artificial intelligence, these are machines do not make mistakes. So reduction in error. If you are doing some activity, it can contain huge number of database. It can have all options available, and it can give you a perfect suggestion or option available to solve that problem. So artificial intelligence can help in reducing errors. Second example is 24/7. Machines can work 24/7. Machines are do not want leave or something. So machines can work 24/7. So some sectors like research sector, security sector, medical sector, where human intervention every time is not feasible, and we can take a help of artificial intelligent machine to give answer or respond to the queries asked by the user, and can be solved on the spot, or if any intervention required by a human or concerned person or concerned authority, that can be alerted by artificial intelligence. So that is one more good example of artificial intelligence can be involved for 24/7 activity. Next one is NAVs, repetitive task. So machines will not argue if you are giving a same task every time. Person will do. So if you want to reduce NAVs in day-to-day activity in official level as well as at home chores, machines can play a vital role. They can do all non-value added activity where human intelligence is required less or minimum, that can do by their own selves, like cleaning machine or any data entry activity that artificial intelligence can do. Next one is machines can take risk. When we talk about risk, that war-like situation or any plant, nuclear power plant where human life can be in danger, where machines can play a vital role. Even underwater activity also, we have heard about one case happened just now, that one vessel went under the water to research on the Titanic, and it blasted. That caused casualties for the human. Now, these are the few benefits of artificial intelligence. Let us move on to the next session for today, that is table topic session. So Toastmaster Chandra will be carrying us with the table topic session for today. He will be giving us the topics, and we have to speak impromptu for 2.5 minutes. So over to you, Toastmaster Chandra.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Please confirm if I am audible and visible clearly. Can I get a verbal confirmation if I'm audible at
Yes,
the
yes,
meeting location?
you are visible and audible.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. I am Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, the table topic master for today's meeting. Now, for the benefit of the guest, let me explain what table topic session is. A table topic session is someone where someone will ask you to come on the stage. Those can be members as well as guests, and they can participate in the table topic session. I will be giving you a topic based on the theme today for today's benefit of the guest, and you will get at least a minute and maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds to speak about it. And for the benefit of the guest, I would first want any member of the club to come forward and volunteer for the table topic. Can I have a volunteer on the stage? Anyone in the meeting room at physical location? Please let me know who would like to go first.
Toastmaster Advait wants to come.
Okay.
Yes. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Okay. Toastmaster Advait, the topic for you is, please let me know if you are able to see the screen as well. Uh, if you could create an AI powered invention to solve a specific problem, what would it be and how would it work? Over to you, Toastmaster Advait.
So I have a very interesting problem. I cook, and that means anytime I go out to eat, it's boring. Anytime I eat at home, it's boring. I've made that before. It tastes the same. So if I had an AI that could do anything, it would be to make food that tastes different and good. So, coming from a data sciences background, I would probably start by trying to teach an AI how something tastes, right? So that it can, understand taste, it can understand what makes food tasty. Then after that, I will start, allowing it to make its own food, understand this is how you put things together. This is the outcome that comes after that. So teaching it how to do various different styles of cooking and come up with something more and more tasty. So that way, I can eat stuff that I haven't eaten before that tastes different without putting in the effort of learning it myself, which is the biggest problem I have so far is that I have to spend hours learning something new to make it. And then the next time I make it, it's like, I already had it. It's same old, same old. So that is what I would do if I had an AI that could that needed to solve, a specific problem, and that is how it would solve the problem for me. Thank you.
Great speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Hello, can you all hear
Yes,
me?
go ahead, Toastmaster Chandra. Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Advait. What an amazing take. I never thought that we would think of it in that way. I hope this kind of technology comes pretty soon because there are many foodies in Toastmasters and in today's meeting as well. Can I have my next volunteer, please?
Any volunteer from online, offline?
Yeah, I see to guest Marutesh. Guest Marutesh, can you turn on your video? Yeah. So, guest Marutesh, the topic for you is: would you trust a decision made by an AI more than a decision made by a human? Why or why not?
Yeah, I partially agree the decision which is done by artificial intelligence, because human have some feelings, some ethical knowledge, everything human have. But to judge that AI is impossible, but it will give a accurate answer whenever we have ask any information or any photo edition. This and all something which the AI through AI will get accurate, which human cannot give accurate. But some of the other judgment, considering to the culture, considering to the value, it's different place to place. People living living culture, even words also. Some words interpretation place to place is different. We have interpretation of words like this. This and all, this type of things which artificial intelligence cannot give. Hence, I partially agree, and uh, that in it give accurate answer, but in some other aspects, the artificial intelligence will not uh, uh, get sure. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Marutesh, for taking your take on the topic. Can I have a next volunteer, please? Someone at physical
Yes,
location.
Toastmaster Chandra, we have a guest, Nisha, who will be taking
Okay,
the next topic. Yeah.
that's great. Yes, yes, Nisha. Uh, Please let me know if you are able to see the screen. The topic for you is artificial intelligence, boon or bane. Artificial intelligence, boon or bane. Guest Nisha.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Chandra, for giving me this topic. And I would like to say that artificial intelligence, partially it's a boon, and partially it's a bane also. Boon because in our office also there are some time some there are some things that I want to inculcate, and there is no one to help me. So that time I can use Chat GPT, and I can get so many answers without asking help from anyone. But it's a boon that way, and eh, and it's a bane when it comes to experience, because some things cannot be learned online only. Uh, we have to learn them by experience. So I think that artificial intelligence is a bane in that way. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guest Nisha, for
Right, right.
taking your take. Yes, I
Yes,
also
Toastmaster
certainly
Chandra.
believe that. Can you hear me, Toastmaster Alkesh?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Yes,
Yes.
yes, you
Yes,
are audible, Toastmaster Chandra.
thank you so much, guest Nisha, for giving your take on whether artificial intelligence is boon or bane. I really enjoyed it. Can we have a next volunteer, please? The next topic could be something challenging. So if anybody is up for challenge, please do come up on the stage.
You can come. We have one more guest who would like to take next topic.
Yes.
What's his name? Varun. So Varun will be taking the topic.
Yes, Varun, right? Yes, Varun, please let me know if you are able to see the screen. The topic
Yes,
for
I
you
can.
is that the topic for you is that imagine that you are an AI and you want to replace all the humans. You have to give a Shark Tank pitch for the same. I hope you get the topic. Over to you. Yes, Varun.
One second, just let me understand the overall topic. You are an AI and you want to replace humans. Give us a Shark Tank pitch. Okay, so am I a company here that
No, no, you are an
that
AI. You can consider yourself like a Terminator or whichever AI you want to become.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
take in
If
your own imagination. There is no bound to it.
right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So if I was an AI, I would have been an AI that will destroy uh like systems within a company, or maybe something that controls a whole company or a city. So in that way, what I would do is I will take control of every buildings and all the companies that are there around, and i will I will control them, and I'll pitch it in such a way that I'll say that everything is under my control. And if uh, I don't get the necessary whatever money or whatever ransom I would like to get from them, uh, I would destroy and take control over everything, and I'll destroy whatever comes in my way. So that's one thing I would do. Other than that, if I was an AI, I would make every computer that has a connection to an internet. I will maybe let them not access internet at their uh, well, whenever they want. I won't let them do that, and also I'll just turn off their electricity even if I have control over that. That's all I would do. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Varun, for your take on the topic AI. Mm, Can we have the next volunteer, please, if any?
Toastmaster Nilesh will take next topic.
Okay.
Over to you.
Toastmaster Nilesh, the topic for you is that how do you think artificial intelligence will impact the job market in the next 10 years? Over to you, Toastmaster Nilesh.
Thank you, table topic master, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, for giving me this wonderful topic. If I talk about next 10 years, there are two sides of it. One, about the opportunities. There are n number of opportunities I'm seeing that we will be getting, not only for jobs, but for the education, for the business purposes, for the learning perspective, and not only that, but also for the kids. Because I genuinely feel that when AI comes in picture, it comes with a lot of information. And nowadays, information is an asset. More than money, more than properties, information is something which can help us to grow, not only financially, but also emotionally, intellectually. And if we have AI, and if we think about next 10 years, we cannot imagine that. Because nowadays only like Chat GPT, a lot of other media is there already. We are taking a lot of helps to grow ourselves in all the sectors nowadays. And if you talk about next 10 years, I think it is unimaginable. So with that thing in my mind, I genuinely feel that we will be able to, we all will be more successful, and we all will be able to add value to this society. If I talk about second side of it, I also feel that it has a negative impact as well at some extent. Because ultimately it will make us lazy, because till today we were doing hard work to get some information or to do something in our life. But since because of AI it's handy, we will be not giving that kind of efforts for particular activity. But again, human has made AI. AI has not made human. So based on that particular philosophy, I genuinely feel that next 10 years we will definitely bang on in the world, in the society, and as a human, we will be able to prove ourselves that yes, we have made AI. AI has not made us. Thank you so much, and over to you, table topic master Toastmaster Chandrasekhar.
Great. I see them.
Uh, Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nilesh. Um, we are certainly on right time. Toastmaster Abdul, can you let me know if there are any other volunteers, or should we conclude the table topic over here?
Yes, there is one more volunteer from offline, Toastmaster Ramya.
Okay, Toastmaster Amya. Okay, Toastmaster Amya, the topic for you is kind of similar to the one of the previous contestants. Just I have changed the dynamics of it. So imagine that you are the last human being on the earth and the AI has taken over. Now you as a human being have to pitch them to in front of all the AI that why you should be saved and why you should be taking over the world. Over to you, Toastmaster Amya. I hope the topic is clear.
So since I already told everyone that I am pursuing a BTech in AI/ML, I know that AI cannot be 100% correct. I know for a fact that it is, when we get 98% accuracy, we are very happy with it because we know that it won't be correct in every aspect. So this has become like, this is my pitch to all the AI present, that you need someone to tell you when you go wrong, because even if you go wrong 2 out of 100 times, you still go wrong somewhere. To make you more efficient, I am needed so that when you go wrong, I can tell you correctly, no, that this is wrong and you can go correct this way. So that would be my pitch to all the AI present. And also, you also need someone to develop your more, basically like you need someone who is expert in this to help you with it. That's why you need to keep me alive. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amya.
Mr.
That
Chandra.
was a wonderful take.
Yes,
With that,
Toastmaster Chandra.
yes, do we have one more volunteer or should we close it?
We should now close it. Yeah. Toastmaster Chandra.
Okay. So I would like to give control to the Toastmaster of the day for the further proceeding of the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chandra. That was very wonderful session you just now conducted, and topics were very encouraging. Everybody could speak on that topic, and that is more relevant to artificial intelligence, so that everyone can think about artificial intelligence, what can they can achieve in life. Okay, so we discuss about uh, positive side of artificial intelligence. We will talk about some negative side of artificial intelligence. There are 2-3 points which I have covered here. So negative side, artificial intelligence, if we are thinking to perform complex tasks, critical tasks, then costing of machines, software, algorithms will be very huge. And also maintaining or keeping up with the market, replacing this will be also a costlier solution. So we have to look into that perspective also. Second one is artificial intelligence can make human life easy. If you are looking for artificial intelligence to do each and every task, then people will not try to reach to their goal. They will not try to do anything. They will rely on their machines. Next one is artificial intelligence. Next point, no emotions. Yeah, this is one example where it is difficult to work with machine because they do not have any emotion. If you are fighting heavy traffic and you are reaching office and you are late by 2-3 minutes, machine will not tolerate it. It will give you a late mark. So you have to work with artificial intelligence in that manner. So that is few negative points on the artificial intelligence. Now I request our timer to present report for prepared speeches and the table topic speeches. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alkesh. So, Speaker Nikhil, he finished his speech in 7 minutes 40 seconds, so he's disqualified. Toastmaster Advait, he completed his speech in 6 minutes 5 seconds, so he's qualified for prepared speeches. In table topic speeches, Toastmaster Advait, he took 1 minute and 45 seconds. Toastmaster Marutesh, he took 1 minute 30 seconds. Guest Nisha, she took exactly 1 minute. Guest Varun, he, he took 1 minute 18 seconds. Toastmaster Nilesh, he took 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Toastmaster Amya, she took 1 minute. So all table topic speakers are qualified. And back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil, for detailed report. Round of applause for all speakers here. Now we will move on to the evaluation session. So each and every task performed here needs evaluation so that you can improve. Also, other people can understand what are the good usage of English language or any improvement that they can do. So we will start with the first evaluator of the day today, Toastmaster Nilesh. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Different styles of leadership. Toastmaster Nikhil, thank you so much for enlightening us with the different style of leaderships. It is very important for all of us to know about it, because I genuinely feel that leadership is not only about professional journey, it is also about our personal journey, because we are leader at one point of time, maybe at home, maybe at office, or maybe when we are in our friend circle. Presiding officer, which is me, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster today, and my dear guests, very good afternoon. My speaker for today, Toastmaster Nikhil, gave a wonderful speech in his style. He talked about different styles of leadership, which can be protective leadership, democratic leadership, and one more, I guess. You gave idea with your real life example. You started your speech with the role play. And I think that is one of the best way to start with any speech. There are a couple of recommendations which we normally give when we are preparing for the speech. Either you can start with the role play, you can start with the storytelling, you can start with a nice code. There are a number of things. One of them is role play, which you have done effortlessly. And especially it was relatable to me because we face that issue every now and then in our official journey as well. So kudos to you for doing that. Second thing I would like to talk about is your body language. While the entire speech was going on, you are roaming here and there, you are taking pause, then you are giving your speech. At the same time, your voice modulation was there. You know, you are when there was a role play going on, we were able to see, or I was able to see that yes, your boss is talking, and then your reaction towards it. So kudos to you on that as well. Since in our Toastmasters evaluation speech, we always encourage people to give the recommendations. So although I have not much for you, but two recommendations I will definitely like to give you so that it can help you in your next speeches. One recommendation is, I feel that you could have reversed more on the today's topic. Sometimes I felt that you were recalling few points. If we practice more, it can be easily avoided, not a big thing. Second thing is about timeline. As you know that it was max to max 7 minutes, but sometimes I felt that you were running behind the time, and at the end, you abruptly you had to close the speech because it was going out of the timeline. That was the only two things, and I genuinely feel that you can easily work on it. Apart from that, great body language, great speech, great content, and it was really nice to see your encouraging speech as always. So thank you so much, and I really like to wish you all the best for your further speeches. And over to you, Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Alkesh.
Thank you so much for the detailed report, Toastmaster Nilesh. So for next evaluator is Toastmaster Insia. She will be evaluating the second speech of the day today. Over to you, Toastmaster Insia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Some speeches leaves us with the answers we want, and some speeches leaves us with the questions to think about. And today, Toastmaster Advait's speech left me with so many questions to think about. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my speaker, a very good afternoon. But now let's put a lid on those questions and talk about his speech in overall. Firstly, I really liked the way he started his speech with an interaction and asking a question which left us all thinking. So good job on that part. I also enjoyed the way you used a captivating story to make us understand how algorithms work. So that is also a very good job. Pat yourself for that. And the vast amount of good language also used added a lot of character to your speech. Now, let us talk about some recommendations that can take your speech to next level. Firstly, it is important for a speaker to understand the audience and accordingly use the terms, technical terms, and explain them. So I thought that there were a lot of technical terms which could have been explained. The second thing that I thought you can work on is your voice modulation. I felt the speech had a monotonous effect. A little ups and downs would have helped. And because your opening was that impactful, I thought your ending could have also been a question which could have added the equal impact. The only one more thing that I would like to add is a tip that I would like to give you, Toastmaster Advait. As I saw that your speech was 6 minutes and 5 seconds, 1 minute was still remaining. I would advise you to next time record your speech so that that will give you a better guideline of how to increase the time and also a more overview of how you are doing the speech. So all in all, Toastmaster Advait, your speech was like a dish, the dish that had the flavors of good opening, good language, and captivating story. But the flavors of voice modulation and good ending would have enhanced the dish more. With this, I wish you all the best for your future projects and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Insia, for such a wonderful report. Round of applause. Yeah. Now we will move on to the timer report for the evaluation. I request Toastmaster Nikhil to come forward for the evaluation report. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alkesh. So, evaluator speaker Toastmaster Nilesh, he completed his speech in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And Toastmaster Insia, she finished her speech in 2 minutes 55 seconds. So both are qualified for voting. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the detailed report, Toastmaster Nikhil. Now I request our R counter to come forward for his report. Over to you, Toastmaster Chandra.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Just give me a minute. Let me start by first congratulating the flawless speaker of today's meeting. The flawless speaker for today's meeting are Toastmaster Nilesh and Toastmaster Advait. Can we have a big round of applause for all of them? Now, let me start ahead with the role players report. So, let me talk first about our timer, Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Nikhil was always flawless in his timer role. There were just two filler sounds that he has used. Coming to the language evaluator, she has yet to speak, so I have not observed her well. In the speaker segment, Toastmaster Nikhil used two and one so, and his repeated word was right twice. In in evaluation, Toastmaster Nilesh was also flawless, and Toastmaster Insia used two so in the evaluations. Coming in the table topic session, guest Marutesh used two but and three filler sounds, and his again favorite word was but each and every after. Guest Nisha used two so and three filler sounds, and her repeated word was some. Guest Varun was almost flawless and he just used two filler sound in his speech. And Toastmaster Amia was almost flawless. She just used one so and one filler sound. With that, I would like to conclude my report, and I will be sharing the report once the general evaluator has also given his speech. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chandra. Now I request our grammarian to come forward for his detailed report. Over to you, Toastmaster Insia.
Okay, can everybody see my like the screen?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, so firstly, I would like to give away the usage, word of the day, and phrase of the day. And as you can see, there are not so many word of the day usage. I could only see myself using it and guest Varun using the word of the day. And same goes with phrase of the day. I could only see Toastmaster Abhishek using it. So I would like to give you some recommendations on the same. So I could see that one or two times where the word of the day could have been used is artificial intelligence can make human life better. So maybe that could have modified artificial intelligence has a vast impact on human life. So if those things can be identified and then the usage can be improved, so that is one recommendation. Apart from that, I could see good usage. There were so many words and phrases: stimulate, interfere, empathize, empathy, dystopian, spread like wildfire, whispers turn into shouts, machines do not make mistakes, inculcate are some of the good usage. Now if we talk about not so good usage, the pronunciation was always when it's always. I was little under pressure. I was under pressure. Your decision is whole dependent. Your decision is fully dependent, or your decision is dependent. I tried to find out the issue. I tried to find the issue. Everything humans have everything, or human have everything. Considering to value, consider to value. So these are some of the not so good usage that I could note out. Now my also work is to make sure that your grammar improves, and only for that I have also gotten two tip of the days. So how to improve your grammar? The first is noticing the correct grammar, because that is also very important, to paying attention to language patterns which you hear or see them. And it's something you can do in your everyday life, so that will definitely improve your grammar. That is by listening. And now the next is read a lot. I think reading helps us, of course, in vocabulary building, speaking, understanding, but it also gives you it helps you to improve your grammar. So I hope that this tip of the day is useful and everybody improves their grammar. With this, I give back control to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Insia, for a detailed report. She gave our recommendations also and improvement points also. Now I request our general evaluator to come forward for his complete report of today's session. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
So kudos to the Toastmaster today for a wonderful and informative session overall. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump on to the Sergeant of Presiding Officer of the Day. Thank you, Toastmaster English, for playing multiple roles in this meeting. He was high energy, last seat of the bench. So you just notice if he was vocal throughout the meeting. Yes, he was. He explained the mission of the club very well. He missed out on the previous meeting, so he did mention the mission of the club very well. He explained the greeting protocols of the meeting, explained the rules and regulations both offline and online during the meeting. Focus for that. He talked about the meeting and kept the session engaging as well. As a presiding officer, he took guest introduction for both offline and online meetings. Some few recommendation was the meeting did not start on time. Uh, that was the only recommendation, and other than that, it is the collective work of all that we should all reach on time, and 30 minutes before the meeting, maybe that could help. It's not the only job starting time. So kudos for that. Let's jump on upon the timer of today's meeting. The timer, Toastmaster Nikhil, explained the role very well. Quote the meeting, explained the importance of time with a quote and a good story as well. He explained the timing for each session, for the table topic session, for the speaker session, and for all the role play sessions. He explained the importance of time and very well as an our counter, mentioned the flawless speakers before starting his report. mentioned the filler words used by all the speakers and addressed it instead of 5 plus times. He used the term 5 plus instead of just mentioning how many times each speaker has used it. Like a lot of times, speaker has used it 7 times or 8 times instead of saying specifying the number 8 9 times. He's used 5 plus. Good, and his report was also crisp, and we also like Toastmaster Chandrasekhar to share his report via presentation in our WhatsApp group. Few recommendations for him: instead of saying the repetitive words like he was mentioning, your repetitive word is that, so we can use your favorite word is that, so the speaker could not get discouraged, and that he could have given some tips and tricks to prevent ourselves from using the filler words that could have helped, and that wonderful job. Let's come upon the third role player, who is the grammarian. She explained the role very well. The word of the day and phrase of the day were also introduced, and the meaning, the definition, the uses in a sentence was also used. And she had wonderful and very easy to use word of the day and phrase of the day for the meeting, and encouraged everyone and asked everyone to use the word of the day by showing thumbs up. So that was also well mentioned. And she took the role of a grammarian to a further new height by sharing the tips of the day, which wasn't very much followed by other grammarians. But yeah, she has given a benchmark role. Some recommendation for her can be mentioned. Recommendation can be word of the day and phrase of the day, could be related to the theme of the day, like AI. She could have gone to that, and she could have also challenged herself by inculcating figure of speeches, like if someone has used metaphor or personification, she could have addressed that as well. And that wonderful job. Let's come out the evaluators for today's meeting. We had veteran evaluators, so I don't think I have much recommendation for them. They introduce the pathway and objectives of their speakers, respective speakers, very well. Use CRC approach, which is the recommendation, and the commendation approach. Toastmasters Nikhil speech objective was also explained. He's a speech executive was about leadership style, about explaining different leadership style and resonating with the personal story as well. So that aspect was well covered by Toastmaster Nikhil, Toastmaster Nilesh, and they all gave on point and amazing recommendation. And just no recommendation for them, just yeah, one recommendation was that they could have specified if the speaker had completed their objective or not. Like in the end of the speech, they could have told, yes, Toastmaster Nikhil, you have completed your objective, kudos for that. Toastmaster Advait, you have completed your objective. Just few recommendation, and that wonderful job to our evaluators as well. Let's come up with the table topic session. uh, he explained the role of table topic. The table topic master, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, explained the table topic session like very well. He used the PPT as well to squeeze all some information out of it. He explained the time format of all the table topic sessions as well. The topics were also related to the theme, and he gave feedback to every speaker after completing his speech. One recommendation can be if he could explain the importance and significance of table topic session before starting the table topic session, like why it is necessary, why impromptu is necessary in our day-to-day life. That's the only recommendation. And that we come with the Toastmaster Advait, who was the first table topic session. He talked about AI, if it could have helped anything for him in his life. He talked about if AI could have helped in taste. So his speech was a testament to his background as well. AI that you share, so wonderful job. Guest Marutesh was reluctant to make AI his selection maker, decision maker, sorry. And he talked about how AI could interpret words. I could not interpret words, emotions, and feelings. Guest Nisha talked about how it helped her facing work-life challenges as well. And he gave her 50-50. It was a boon, neither a boon, not a bane for her. If it was a boon, it helped her in her work-life challenges, and bane that it could not interpret her personal experiences and challenges as well. Guest Varun handled a pretty challenging topic very well, so kudos for that. He also told how he could control every building and city, so pretty menacing and autocratic in his thoughts, but a wonderful job, wonderful speech overall by guest Varun. Toastmaster Nilesh, Nilesh is like king of impromptu speeches. I could not give like any recommendation to anything to Toastmaster Nilesh. He talked about opportunities we can get in sectors like education, roles, businesses with the help of AI. So wonderful job, wonderful take on that. Toastmaster Amia put out the negative side of AI, resonating her experience and her field in her own field of machine learning as well. How she told how human correctness is above any AI or machine learning, and how human superiority is over machines. Short about that. And then we come out to the main role player of today's meeting. I think, yeah. male role player of today's meeting, Toastmaster of the Day. He introduced the theme very well, used the stage very well. You can see him moving towards the stage. So good part on that. His session was very engaging. He asked questions as well, and uh, he was also apt in receiving the answers to the question. And his session was amazing. Like we talked about different aspects of AI, positive, negative, and he covered the past, present, and future. So if any theme of the day, if a Toastmaster of the day covers the past, present, and future, positive, negative, I think he has done a wonderful job on that. And he also resonated the real life experience of the theme of the day, and he excelled in way to explain any topics. He introduced role players and speakers as well, and applauded all the role players and speakers. It's wonderful job, and his eye contact was excellent. I was the only one sitting at the left side of the corner, so as well he took eye contacts to me and as well on all the players as well. So wonderful job. Few recommendations on my part. It he lacked little energy maybe, and his speech was a little monotonous maybe because he went through the agenda of the meeting. So if you go towards or like main agenda of the meeting, if you go towards too much of the agenda of the meeting, we can make our speech, our Toastmaster of the Day, very much monotonous. Like we can go upon quickly that like complete all this. So we can make it a little monotonous. Other than that, presentation could have helped more in the meeting. We talked about how ChatGPT is excelled in making presentations. So he could have made a presentation of his own using ChatGPT, and it could have glorified how like AI is perfected. AI is amazing, and he asked questions and also he replied. And that's the recommendation. That his timings report can be presented before the break. That thing you really missed out. And then that wonderful job. He kept a broad smile in his face. So wonderful job on that part as well. So wonderful job, Toastmaster of the Day. Other than that, some general report for today's meeting. The ambience of the meeting was good and was well ventilated. The guests had no problem reaching the venue. I asked 3 guests, so they had no problem. Thank you for Toastmaster English for decorating the room pretty well. We can see this room, the board being beautifully decorated by Toastmaster English. And we had 2, 3 saviors for the meeting. And if we continue going like this, we will have to introduce someone called Super Duper Savior, who does all the role players job, just one person. So just to miss out the part that we all should take active participation in Toastmaster meeting from the next onwards. That's the only recommendation I will have. And the other than the timing aspect as well, we started 20 minutes late. So if we could, anyone can memorize the fact that Toastmaster Vikash had his session on time management next to next session. So he will be very angry if he if we get to notice that we are again late on the side and we did not learn anything from his aspect of time management. And that it was an informating and engaging session overall. And I like to thank you all for your active participation in the meeting. With this, I like to hand over to you.
Once again, thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek, for such a wonderful and detailed report. So we have come to the end of this session now. So in conclusion, for the artificial intelligence, I would say that artificial intelligence has a vast and massive potential, and it can transform industries and enhance human life AI in focus and ethical way to progress in our future. So that is all from my side. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Nilesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. All right, now we are at the end of this meeting. Couple of things I would like to address over here. I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Alkesh. It's first time he has played the role of Toastmaster of the Day, and it was wonderfully done. There are a couple of role players who have played multiple roles in this meeting due to the shortage of the role players. So I would like to congratulate all of you for playing the dual roles. It was clear evidence, or we all have seen teamwork today. Because of the teamwork, we were able to successfully complete this meeting, even if there were short of role players. So I would like to congratulate all of you once again. Couple of recommendations I've already given by general evaluator. As always, he is bang on with his report, detailed report, I would say. So I would like to thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, as well. All right. So as we have seen that couple of meetings have delayed, now it is our responsibility that we have to start our meeting on time. So I would request everyone to please reach to the venue at least 30 minutes before, so that we will complete all the formalities and we will be able to start the meeting next time onwards on time. Not only for SAA, Sergeant Arms, but for all the role players especially. All right. Now I would like to request all of you, especially Toastmasters, who would like to play a role of Toastmaster of the day for the next meeting. Anyone would like to volunteer? People can online also can vote if anybody is interested playing role of Toastmaster of the day for the next meeting. All right, no problem. You can just think about it and you can let me know through WhatsApp. All right. So with this, we are at the end of this meeting. Before we leave, I would like to take guest feedback about the meeting. I would like to request you, can you please come on the stage and give a feedback for this meeting.
Uh, Hello, everyone. So, what I think is this is a very good club. Everyone has their own well views about topics. That is one thing that I liked about this. Everyone gives everyone as a they have a good outcome or they have a good outlook towards a specific topic. And this I would say this will definitely help me increase my confidence in obviously maybe speaking in front of a crowd. Now the crowd isn't that much, but maybe one day we'll have a full crowd, full attendance. So yeah, so that's what I liked about this club, and also everyone is very enthusiastic. The president, the table Toastmaster of the day, everyone was doing a very good job at what they were doing, and I would say this will have a vast impact on my experience and what I'm going to do about this. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your kind feedback. Now I would like to call Nisha for the feedback.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Nilesh, for he was always telling me that please come to Toastmasters and join, and he's there in Toastmasters since last 2 years. So every time he was saying that, Nisha, you also join, and you also need improvement in your life. And I was saying, no, you only go, I'm not going to attend. But this time he said, no, you have to come. And I attended it. This is my second time I'm attending as a guest. So I think that it's a very good club to join and improve your social skills as well as communication skills. And thank you so much.
Yes, Nisha. All right. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Advait. He's from Bangalore Toastmaster Club. I would like to hear from you as well.
So I'm used to a very chaotic club. I'll put it that way. We have so many members that we actually run out of space on a fairly regular, occasion. So it was very interesting to come to a club where you have a much more reduced number of, audience and members, and see how they sort of on the fly adapted and, switched out to other roles to fill up and ensure that the meeting happened, fully and we don't have any interruptions. So I found that very interesting, and overall it was a very fun meeting to be part of. I'm looking forward next time when I end up in Pune to come again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhijit.
Toastmaster Advait for the kind feedback. Now I would like to ask online guests. Do we have guests online for the guest feedback?